Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Jak II. And I did go around trying to get some skull gems from these metalheads. I just loaded my file, so the whole, the alert music isn't going off right now because of that, but whatever. I guess that's one way to screw up the music. Because, yeah, I looked through that stuff yesterday. I didn't do much skull gem hunting because I wasn't getting any, so I looked up why. And apparently, you're only supposed to get one skull gem from this whole invasion, and you can technically get more if you defeat multiple metalheads without picking up any gems. Because then you can technically get, you know, multiple skull gems from the same metalhead if you don't pick up their reward, and then you collect them all before they despawn. But anyways, yeah, even though I wasn't able to get more skull gems from attacking the metalheads, I did help the metalheads by defeating some Crimson Guards here that wouldn't fight back against me because they were distracted by metalheads, and in doing so, I can't really show this in this vehicle, but I got all my ammo back. Defeating guards gets you ammo, defeating metalheads gets you dark eco, and then just intentionally dying refills your health. So this is the perfect opportunity to go fill all of your stuff. Anyways, let's go help Sig now down in the underport. Sorry, I meant to save you by attacking the metalhead, but that didn't really work. You got him, though. It really is fun just going around the city, though, and helping out the citizens and even the guards. Just sniping metalheads. But that doesn't really make for too entertaining of content when, you know, we don't really have a goal in mind. So let's go after our goal and actually do our mission if our bike gets out of the way. So here is the underport. And we have the Titan suit yet again. This is our final mission with the Titan suit. And as we get in, this place immediately floods. And we have an air meter. So we've got to go fast. Thankfully, there's these air columns to refill our air meter, but there's no way to refill our health meter. And we can't get out of this vehicle. So we have to be really careful about every hazard and enemy we come across. You know, stay away from these mines that love just leaning towards us. Thankfully, I was able to take out those metalheads there without taking any damage somehow. I don't know how I managed that. Normally those guys are pretty hard to fight without getting hit. But anyways, we can drop into this hole here. And now we can just continue on. Get some more air and stay away from those mines. I think we can hit the mines if we're far away enough. Yeah, we can hit the mines without getting hit ourselves, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but it's something you can do if you need to. Now, considering the fact that this is one whole survival thing, we have to get through this whole Titan suit section without dying, otherwise we have to start it all over. No checkpoints here during this little survival challenge. I did not see that mine. I was too focused on the metalheads. Let me over these rocks. Okay, I made it. You jerk. You were close enough to get me while on my safe zone. Apparently it wasn't a very safe zone. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die. Anyways, if we hit these, we can release these floating platforms up. And then we'll be able to use them as platforms to jump across. After we use this little elevator over here. So we're above water, briefly. Now that we're above the water, is it possible to get out of our Titan suit? I'm kinda curious. No. Getting out of the suit just isn't an option in this mission. But anyways, this area we're about to drop into here, once we go in there, the camera's gonna change, and we're gonna want to go towards the camera. Because there's a precursor orb over here. That's the only precursor orb in the underport. Now, we could fight our way through that, but we need air bad. I don't want to lose those skull gems, though, and I also don't want to fall to my death by accidentally stepping off this bridge while trying to punch an enemy. So I've got to be really careful about this. Come on, get over here. You jerk. That's not gonna come back up, is it? I guess we lost that one. I'm gonna play it extra safe and just keep going back for this air. You know, looking out there kind of reminds me of, like, Rayman 3. I know that's, like, kind of reminds me of that green area in the desert of the Kanaran. But also, there's an actual underwater place in Rayman 3 that was in a ruin area, and I love that ruin area. The Land of the Living Dead, the tower part's my favorite. But the coloring reminds me of that place in the desert of the Kanaran. Even if the coloring is pretty different from most of that area. There's like one specific area that's tinted green. Anyways, we've got some platforming to do here. Ride these little elevators, and then make a long jump. No coming back from that. We must press forward. We must press forward in order to press forward. What, you don't like my corny video game controller joke? You know, the one I just had to explain to you because it was that unfunny. Anyways, we survived the Titan suit section. Now they want us to get out.
You must exit the Titan suit.
But yeah, so this is our one checkpoint of the mission. Because we go straight from trying to survive ourselves to another type of mission that you don't get checkpoints for.
Hey there, tough guy.
Get your skinny ass over here and start shooting. Man, was I set up. Crew sent me down here to open some old doors with that ruby key you found. And when I did, metalheads came streaming in from some passage outside the city walls. Just like they were waiting for me. There's one.
Crew's dead.
Yeah? Well, he's lucky, because he would not want me to catch him alive.
The metalheads must have promised Crew plenty for him to betray the whole city like this.
Let's get out of here.
Because yeah, now we're on to an escort mission.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem. You do something with those blocks.
So first we've got a little puzzle, but if we die at any point here, while we're escorting Sig, we have to go back to the point where we found him. So don't screw any of this up. I think these blocks might blow up when they run out of time, and then they respawn, but the explosion might be able to hurt you, so be careful about that.
Did you hear something? Shooting this is only gonna get it mad. Run!
And that is a wasteland, metalhead. Now the camera angle does make it a little awkward to do this platforming. But it's doable. Still, you...
I think that's the last we'll see of him. You gotta figure out the blocks, man.
But yeah, you can easily instantly die in that section. Just because of all the insta-kill stuff, like the pits of death and the thing chasing you. Anyways. If you don't have bullets, you can do a spin attack on the side of this block. But it's best to shoot it. Or at least I think that's what's intended. But yeah, you can do that.
This is your gig, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
So yeah, he's gonna try to cover us, but I want to collect these skull gems. I think we've got all the skull gems. Alright, time to actually solve the puzzle. That's one block down. And there we go.
No time to celebrate.
Sig didn't take too much damage, just a little.
Great. Here comes that bad boy again. Move!
And we've got another chase. Now this platform's gonna flip over. So you still have to activate it even though Sig did already. And I'm dead, so now we've got to do all that again. Thankfully we can skip cutscenes. And the puzzles aren't very difficult to figure out.
You do something with those blocks.
You gotta love Sig. If I can't shoot it, it's somebody else's problem. We've got to be the ones with the brains.
He's gaining!
But yeah, that was tricky on that second chase, how the wasteland metalhead was getting super close to us. But since the platforms are on a cycle, it just didn't seem like we had a good chance to do what we needed to do.
You gotta figure out the block, man.
That Sig was just like, I think that's the last we'll see of him, but now we know that that's not the case. Because we've already done this part.
This is your game, baby. Solve it so we can go home. You figure this out. I'll cover your butt. Great. No time to celebrate.
Did Sig take any damage there?
Great.
I just did it that fast, huh?
Move your butt! Go, go, go!
Okay, I was further ahead this time, so I could handle that better.
Be close.
I don't think it's gonna be close, Sig. Oh, are you kidding me? My depth perception on that was off. I did not think I was about to get zapped there. I thought I was gonna jump clear over that.
If I can't shoot it, it's someone else's problem.
That's another tricky thing there. With the whole, like, different camera angle.
Did you hear something?
Is it can be a lot harder to just tell where you are.
Close. Go, go, go!
Thankfully, it doesn't take very long to redo this stuff, you know?
I think that's the last we'll see of him.
Like, it kind of seems like that this sends you far back when you consider, you know, that's gonna blow. When you consider how many cutscenes you have to redo, but you can skip the cutscenes, so it's not a big deal.
This is your game, baby. Solve it so we can go home. Figure this out. I'll cover your butt.
I like how Sig is like, this is your gig. You're the block pushing guy. This is your thing. You push the blocks. Like it's something that Jak is famous for. First of all, he's not even the block pushing guy. Link is. But no, apparently Jak is all about the block pushing. Even ignoring... Oh my gosh. Even ignoring Nintendo stuff and just doing, like, PlayStation stuff, or stuff that's known for being on PlayStation at the very least. Yeah, you know, that would be... Tomb Raider, that's the block pusher. Lara Croft.
Let's go. We're almost to the elevator.
Looks like we finally lost them, Chili Peppers. Piece of cake, huh? Now you boys are real wastelanders. I say it's time we take this fight to the metalhead leader himself. What a trophy he'll make. We find a way to juice up Mars' old gun, and then boom, baby! We storm the nest, guns blazing. Hell, we'll take them all on together. You and me, side by side. Nothing'll stop us, cause we... Shit!
So, what's plan B?
Well, Sig is dead. Let's get out of here before the same happens to us. So that was basically mission failed. Let me out, please.
This is Kira. Thanks for getting the artifacts, guys. It's strange. The time map had a bunch of old coordinates in it. Come see me at the stadium.
I had to jump to get out that door. Anyways, so our next destination would be the stadium, except that you can see we have enough metalheads to go visit the Oracle. It doesn't appear that there's any new side missions, but we wouldn't be able to do them anyways. I need your ride, man. So yeah, let's head up to the water slums. See whatever our new Dark Jak ability is. We just barely got enough metalheads too. Yeah, for our first ability we needed 25. Then we needed 200. Then we needed another 200. So we've needed 425 so far. No, I'm switching vehicles here. They're giving me the chance to use the bike. And I want to take out some metalheads just for the fun of it. Stop! Take out some metalheads, save some citizens, and even some guards. Yeah, I love the fact that the combat metalheads are here. We didn't save that guy, sadly. But still, this isn't really a mission, so it's kinda sad that the combat metalheads are only ever in one mission. But I am glad that they have appeared here as well. I saved that guy even though I shot him. Awesome. I thought that guy's death was gonna be my fault, but he lived, at least for now. Well, that metalhead killed a guard, you could tell because there was ammo, and I accidentally got a guard that time. I did not mean to do that. I honestly thought the guard was a metalhead because of his yellow instead of his red. Also, it's funny how the guards are still talking as if they're after me. They're like, get out of the vehicle! It's too bad that Naughty Dog didn't give them different lines for this situation. It's just their alert lines, and that's it, no matter what kind of alert it is. Oh my gosh, don't do that. No.
Now that you carry the weight of darkness on your shoulders, you alone cannot save us. Our last hope rests with one still untouched by pain, and you must protect this young soul in our moment of truth. I grant you another dark power.
Dark Jak is now invincible. So alright then. That's a useful one, because that was always a big reason why I didn't want to use Dark Jak, is because just, you know, having to get close to enemies without being able to, you know, like, just having to be close to enemies in general was scary. But now, for our last ability, we need to bring 100 Metalhead Skull Gems. And we're probably not going to be able to do that before we beat the game, so... Yeah, there's going to be post-game stuff anyways, because there's still like 5 side missions we haven't done yet, and this alert that's going on right now is going to continue for, you know, the rest of the game. I'm just gonna, like, let this guy kill me here. Or I'm gonna accidentally kill him just before he can kill me. But I want to get my health back. And the only way to do so is to lose it all. Because they're not gonna drop any health here. Notice me! Thank you. I'm in the middle of the war zone. I wanted health back. No. I need your bike. Thank you. I can't take damage while in a vehicle. It's against the law. Alright, so we've just got to get to the stadium now. Go see Kara. Here we are.
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the Metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just knew friends would need lift if Metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man.
Lucka balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks. I want to go on the balloon.
You keep stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no, here they come! Metalheaders!
Alright, so this is a mission we're probably going to have to do multiple times because I'm going to be distracted by collecting skull gems. One of those went into the floor. I'm kind of cheating you guys a bit by getting multiple skull gems off of the same metalhead. Yeah, so we have to protect both Samoses. They've both got health bars. And, you know, Dark Jak is probably good here now that he's invincible. But you know who's not invincible? The Samoses. So let's try this again. But yeah, Bruder's pulling through for us. He said he'd help us. He's gonna fly this machine all the way to the Metalhead nest. Just a little fun fact about the geography here. I've estimated that some part of Haven City must be on top of Geyser Rock from the first game. And if you're wondering why the strip mine is full of dark eco, I'm pretty sure the island that the strip mine is on is actually Misty Island. That seems to make the most sense to me, looking at the geography as well as just the environments and story surrounding the places. Don't you hurt me before the mission even starts. Alright, I'm starting to think I can actually fight now. Just because I feel like we have most of the skull gems here. At least in the earlier part of the mission. Another thing to note here is that, you know, the sages here have to stop carrying this thing whenever they get hit. Don't you hit the old Samos, the mission would be a failure at that point. But yeah, so these guys will get their job done faster if they just don't get hit. You know, forehead, don't get hit. Awesome, the one on the steps came down. I think we finished this mission. Don't you dare! I was looking around, I'm like, the mission should be done, they placed the thing, but it hasn't ended, that must mean there's still some enemy somewhere. And I was looking around for it, and I couldn't find it, and I just knew it was coming in on the people I was trying to protect. And of course they targeted the one of the sages that was actually about to die. Like young Samos said, "You're almost dead anyways." Like, seriously, what an awful thing to say, and he said it to himself. Honestly, young Samos kind of annoys me, because it's like, dude, this guy is literally you, except older, meaning he's gonna know everything you know and more. And yet you're still talking like you're all high and mighty and smarter than him. Like, old Samos is pretty cranky, but young Samos is just pretty naive, which is, you know, makes sense because he's young, so of course that'd mean he's the more naive one, but like, there's gotta be a limit, you know? Just a limit on how dumb you can be, but I mean, we've seen what the real world looks like. We know there's not a limit on how dumb people can be. Pretty sure I've got it this time. I know there's not going to be any skull gems to collect. And everyone's health seems to be pretty good right now. Thankfully, it looks like I can't shoot the Samoses here. I gotta look at my radar to know where everyone's coming from. That would have saved me on that other attempt. Oh my gosh, there's a skull gem! I could afford to leave them because they all had a...
I'm popping away!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
well, Vin sounds like he's dying. He said before that Core sabotaged us, and apparently he's at the construction site. So that's where we want to go. But yeah, I knew I could leave, those Samoses alone to go get the Skull Gem, because, you know, they had enough health left. Anyways, since there's still an alert going on, we can't do any side missions, but have any popped up? Does not look like it. But yeah, there's like 26 side missions total. We've done 21. So now let's head over to the construction site. A place we have not had to go to yet, although Baxter has a couple times in his game. I mean, I'm trying to save people, but there's been a lot of friendly fire going on here, honestly. Yeah, shoot that combat metalhead. Oh my gosh, those combat metalheads really are tough to spot. Here we are, big battle of Haven City. Okay, so the construction site is here in the industrial sector. Oh, I thought they were metalheads again. Their yellow outfit really isn't in their favor, even if it does have more armor.
Patrolling Sector 9.
They're the Crimson Guard. They should have kept their outfits crimson. But yeah, Vin sounded like he was in really bad shape there. We could go up there and check on him, but we gotta go check out Core at this construction site. Hey, Osmo. So yeah, here it is, the construction site. I'm gonna get in here, and the door's gonna close behind me so they can't shoot me. And yeah, we will check out the construction site in the next video. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.